Welcome to my recount review of all the deaths / kill count from Shiver Me Timbers, the 2025 Popeye-inspired slasher horror movie. I hope you enjoy this video. Death number 1 is Spike. Spike and Skits are walking on the beach when they cross paths with the now mutated Popeye. Spike takes a swing at the mutant Popeye, but does no damage to him. Mutant Popeye retaliates by taking his own swing at Spike. Popeye's swing, however, connects, punching Spike directly in the face and exploding his head. Death number 2 is Stevie. Stevie leaves the rest of the group and goes and uses a porta potty to smoke some weed. Mutant Popeye sees the porta potty with smoke coming out through the breather hole in the door. He opens the door and grabs Stevie by the head, smashing it several times against his chest, and then rips Stevie's head off and tosses it away. Deaths number 3 and 4 are Trent and Lizzie. Trent and Lizzie are fornicating in a tent when Mutant Popeye sees them. He enters the tent, sneaks up behind Trent, and impales Trent through the back of the head and out through his mouth with a long wooden cane. Next, he grabs Lizzie and rips off her head. Death number 5 is Monique. Monique and Olive Oil are walking through a field talking to each other, as another meteorite flies down into that field, shooting through Monique's forehead, killing her. Death number 6 is Homeless George. Homeless George's body is discovered by Celinda and Olive Oil while they are trying to hide from Mutant Popeye. Celinda accidentally puts her hand on his dismembered body that was left in a field by the Mutant Popeye. Death number 7 is Castor Oil. Castor Oil, while running away from Mutant Popeye, catches up with his sister Olive Oil and girlfriend Celinda, but is grabbed by Mutant Popeye as he shoves away Celinda. Mutant Popeye then opens up a bucket of acid and shoves Castor Oil into it, burning and smothering him to death inside after he closes and holds down the cover. Death number 8 is Lieutenant Lang. Lieutenant Lang is sitting in his wheelchair watching the meteor shower when Mutant Popeye approaches him and proceeds to beat him to death with a wooden plank. Death number 9 is Skits. Skits runs up behind Mutant Popeye and jumps on his back, stabbing him in the left eye with a smoldering meteor fragment, trying to save Olive Oil. Mutant Popeye throws him off of him and onto the ground, and then proceeds to stomp and flatten Skits' face. Death number 10 is Popeye. Olive Oil creates a buzzsaw weapon on steroids out of Lieutenant Lang's spare parts. She uses this weapon to slash Mutant Popeye, slicing his face, chest, and abdomen until he falls on the ground. However, just like most horror villains, he gets revived.